didn't expect a lot of people to show up today. I don't know why, but I just didn't expect a lot of people to show up. Thank you all for coming, first of all. Seeing all of you together after a very long time, it's very happy. For the familiar faces, so we're like. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Niranjan Varma. I joined Vivian because with my partner in crime, Mother Varma. And let's say it's been a fun experience, you know. And we've been a part of this community for a little over a decade now. I sound old saying that. I've recently made a decision that isn't exactly the normal way of going about life. I dropped out of college. And some of you may know already, some of you may not. But I can already feel all the uncles and aunties telling their kids, don't listen to them. But some of you who have known me for so long might be like, Niranjan, inda bhatti? What's up with you? What's going on? Are you okay? And here's the thing, sometimes in life, there's that point where you realize this is not for you. When you get into something, you realize that that isn't what you are, or that doesn't align with your goals or your visions or anything that you like. And when you have that gut feeling, you should listen to it, you know. And if it means stepping away from something, you should do it. It may be unorthodox, but that's one way of describing it. But I prefer to think of it as me choosing the road less traveled by. My mom would say the same thing. I know many of you might be thinking, what happened to, pursuing that highest paid job? That's how we all search what we want to study. Go to Google, highest paying job, see the first thing, okay, I'll take that. And those degrees, they don't mean anything unless you do it for the subject. If you like the subject and you're doing what you like, then only you will enjoy your life, you will have happiness. If you do something you hate, you're going to resent going to work or going to school every single day. That's what mindset matters about. If you don't fix your mindset, you'll go nowhere. And what I realized is that engineering wasn't for me, and what aligned with my passions and interests were business. And that's what I've been doing for about 2 years now, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So if you see me on this slightly different journey, please know that I'm not lost. I'm just following a path that feels right to me. To be honest, I wouldn't have reached this realization without the incredible support system I have, particularly from this community. So much of what has been taught here in terms of life lessons has shaped my understanding of what's truly important. So a huge thank you to all of you for making me see the bigger picture and for guiding me along this unconventional path. Let me take a moment to thank some very special people in my life, my family. First and foremost, I have to thank my parents. For the last decade, they've done what I thought was most impossible, getting me out of bed at 5:30 in the morning. Every single Friday, whatever excuse I came up with would never work. I just tried the most randomest excuses and it never worked. Mother would come up with the even better excuses and it'll work. Oh, my kidney's hurting, man, I can't come today. And man, my nose is little runny, I can't come. And I'll be there in class with the same runny nose, clapping my hands to the buttons like a madman. And he's sitting there home nicely sleeping. I'll ask him when I come back home, Mother, nee anda say that. Oh, I'm sleeping all day, man. What about you? Just go silent for some time. They're full envying. And yet, somehow my parents' relentless support and morning wake-up calls always got me there on time. At first, I hated the idea of waking up so early in the morning, attending class for so many hours. It felt like forever, and then driving all the way back. There was a point in time where there was face-to-face classes for Abu Dhabi as well. So after the Dubai Sharjah classes, we'll come back, freshen up for a bit, and then go sit for the Abu Dhabi classes. By the time, my whole day is gone. I didn't have a choice at that point. At one day I remember I had the morning class. I came back. I had my tabla class. Right after tabla class, my dad is like, "Come, we have to go for Abu Dhabi class." Just looked at his face. But then, through the process, I started realizing that it's not just about waking up and going there and driving back. It's more about the community, the people that I met, the friends that I made along the way. And after I started making some friends and started talking to people, I realized Friday is something that I want to look forward to and I enjoy it. So, to my parents, thank you for being my wake up call, literally and figuratively. You have supported me through every decision that I will always be grateful for that. Love you. Next, I want to thank Satish Uncle and Bindu Auntie. They work together like yin and yang. You've been like my second set of parents. From helping me with schoolwork, supporting me through my mental health problems, you've always been there, making sure I was always okay. You didn't have to do it, but you did it anyways. You could have let me figure things on my own, but instead you chose to walk with me every step of that way. That kind of care and support is rare. I can't begin to express how much it means to me. So thank you so much, Satish Uncle and Bindu Auntie. And there's Girija Auntie and Sangeeta Auntie and Swarupa Chechi, who I cannot leave out. If it weren't for their patience and guidance, I might still be that kid who believes that dancing and singing is for people on the TV, and it wasn't meant for me. But with their encouragement, and let's be honest, their tolerance with my tantrums, I was able to step out of my comfort zone and try something I never thought I'd be good at. From dance practices to acting in dramas, they showed me that the things that we're terrible at can actually be pretty fun. I may not be the next movie superstar, but I can proudly say I gave it my best shot, and that's thanks to them. Now to all the uncles and aunties that I haven't mentioned, don't think I've forgotten about you. Many of you seen me grown up since I was a little kid to a young adult standing here and speaking for my certification. Your wisdom and your advice and your presence in my life have shaped me in words in many ways that words cannot fully express. In conclusion, I want to leave you all with one thought. Sometimes in life, the road we think we're supposed to take doesn't always align with who we really are. But that's okay. It's about finding what makes us excited to get up in the morning, what makes us feel alive. For me, that's business. And for you, it may be something entirely different. So to everyone who supported me and for everyone who supported me and the wonderful people in this room, thank you for being a part of my life and my journey. I'm just getting started and I can't wait to see where this path takes me. Thank you, and let's keep all pushing our boundaries of what we think we can do. Udaret Atmanatmana.